My child, this message did not arrive by chance. You may be wondering why you are here, listening to these words at this very moment. I want you to know that I see you. I see your struggles, your pain, and the burdens that weigh heavily on your heart. You are not alone in this journey. I have orchestrated this moment for you because there is something vital I want to share with you. In Jeremiah 29, verse 11, I remind you, for I know the plans I have for you. These plans are not just for the good days, but also for the days when you feel lost and weary. I have a purpose for your life, one that you may not fully understand yet. But trust me, it is there, waiting to unfold. Take a moment to reflect on what brought you here today. What is it that you are seeking? What questions linger in your heart? I encourage you to open yourself to the possibility that your breakthrough is closer than you think. The very struggles you face may be the stepping stones to a greater understanding of my love and grace. As we embark on this journey together, remember that I am here walking alongside you. You are precious to me, and I long to reveal the depths of my plans for you. With each passing moment, I invite you to lean in closer, to listen intently, for I have much to share that will transform your heart and mind. Let us move forward together, knowing that every word spoken is a part of the divine tapestry I am weaving in your life. There is hope on the horizon. Are you ready to embrace it? And if you say in your heart, pray for me and keep praying because I need it so much. Down below, you will see the word subscribe. Can you see it? I want you to click it. The exact moment you click subscribe, you will be united with this prayer chain. And I believe God will visit your life, your home, and your heart. As you reflect on the hope that lies ahead, I want you to consider the hidden burdens you carry, those unspoken prayers, the cries of your heart that echo in the silence. These are not unnoticed. I see you, my child. I see the weight you bear, the struggles that seem insurmountable. Each tear you shed is a testament to your resilience, and I honor every moment of your pain. In the quiet moments, when you feel isolated and unheard, remember that I am listening. Just as I heard the cries of my people in Egypt, I hear your voice. The psalmist David wrote, "The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit." Psalm 34, verse 18. Your heartache does not go unnoticed. It is in these depths that I draw near to you. You may feel overwhelmed, but I want you to know that your prayers are powerful. They are seeds planted in the soil of faith, waiting for the right time to bloom. In your darkest hours, I invite you to bring your burdens to me. I am ready to listen. I want to walk with you through the valleys of despair and into the light of hope. You are not alone in this journey. Just as I sent Moses to lead my people out of bondage, I'm here to guide you through your struggles. You may wonder, why do I have to carry this weight? Why does it feel like my prayers go unanswered? My beloved, the waiting is a part of the process. It is in the waiting that I prepare your heart, that I mold your spirit. Just as the Israelites waited for their promised land, I am working in the midst of your waiting. I am cultivating patience, resilience, and faith within you. Consider the story of Joseph. He was thrown into a pit, sold into slavery, and imprisoned for a crime he did not commit. Yet, through it all, he remained faithful. He held on to the dreams I had placed in his heart, believing that I would bring them to fruition. His waiting was not in vain. It was a preparation for his destiny. Just as I was with Joseph, I am with you. Your waiting is not abandonment. It is preparation. As you navigate these hidden burdens, I urge you to surrender them to me. Place your worries and fears at my feet. Allow me to lift the weight that you were never meant to carry alone. My grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in your weakness. 2 Corinthians 12, verse 9. In this moment, I want you to envision what it would be like to release those burdens. Picture them being lifted from your shoulders, replaced with my peace that surpasses all understanding. Philippians 4 verse 7. Feel the lightness in your spirit as you let go of what holds you back. As we continue this journey together, remember that you are not defined by your struggles. You are defined by my love for you. Every burden you carry is an opportunity for my grace to shine through. I am here to transform your pain into purpose, your trials into triumphs. Let us move forward, knowing that I am working all things together for your good. Romans 8, verse 28. The hidden burdens you carry will become the very testimonies of my faithfulness in your life. As we transition to the next part of our journey, hold on to the truth that I am with you in every step. I am preparing you for something greater, something beautiful. Are you ready to embrace the transformation that is coming? Together, let's explore the waiting and preparation that is unfolding in your life. There is much more to discover, and I'm excited to reveal it to you. If this message found you in a hard hour, your donation helps keep this word free and available for the next hurting soul. Donate through the link in the description. As we continue this journey together, I want you to hold on to the anticipation of what is yet to come. The waiting can feel heavy, can it? It can feel like you're standing at the edge of a vast ocean, staring into the depths, unsure of what lies beneath the surface. But, my child, I want you to understand that this season of waiting is not a time of abandonment. It is a sacred preparation, a divine orchestration of events that I am weaving together in your life. Think of the story of Joseph. He was given dreams of greatness, visions of a future filled with promise. Yet, the path to those dreams was fraught with challenges, betrayal, imprisonment, and years of waiting. But through it all, I was with him. I was preparing him, shaping his character, and teaching him the lessons he would need to fulfill his destiny. You see, waiting is not wasted time. It is a time of growth, a time when I am molding you into the person I created you to be. In this waiting, I am inviting you to trust me more deeply. I am asking you to lean into my promises, to hold on to my word with unwavering faith. Just as the Israelites waited for their promised land, they learned to rely on me for their daily bread, their sustenance, and their guidance. I provided for them, even in the wilderness, and I am doing the same for you now. You may feel as if you are in a wilderness, a dry and barren place where hope seems distant. But remember, my child, I am the God of the wilderness. I am the one who brings streams in the desert. Isaiah 43, verse 19. I have not forgotten you. You are not alone in this waiting period. I am here, and I am working behind the scenes, preparing your heart for what is to come. This preparation may require patience, and it may stretch you in ways you did not anticipate. But know this, every moment you spend in this waiting is a moment I am using to refine you. Just as gold is purified in the fire, so too are you being shaped into something precious and beautiful. Trust the process, even when it feels uncomfortable. I am with you, and I am making you stronger. As you navigate this time of preparation, I urge you to seek my presence. Spend time in my word. Let be a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. Psalm 119, verse 105. In the stillness, I will speak to you. In the quiet, I will reveal my plans. You may not see the full picture yet, but trust that I am the master artist, painting your life with strokes of grace and love. And as you wait, I want you to remember that waiting does not mean inactivity. It is a time to grow in faith, to cultivate your relationship with me. Engage in prayer, worship, and fellowship with others who are also on this journey. You are part of a larger story, a beautiful tapestry that I am weaving together with my people. As you lean into this season of preparation, I want you to embrace the anticipation of what is to come. What dreams have I placed in your heart? What promises have I spoken over your life? Hold onto those truths, for they will guide you through the waiting. Now, as we transition to the next part of our journey, I invite you to reflect on the dreams you have buried deep within your heart. What hopes have you set aside? What aspirations have you deemed impossible? Together, we will explore those dreams, and I will remind you of the power of resurrection, how I can breathe life into the dead places of your soul. Stay tuned, my child, for the best is yet to come. The waiting is part of the journey, and I am preparing you for something extraordinary. Are you ready to unveil the dreams that I have placed within you? Let's move forward, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. What dreams have you buried deep within your heart? What hopes have you set aside, believing they are lost forever? My child, I see the weight of those dreams, the pain of unfulfilled aspirations. I want you to know that I am here to breathe life into what you thought was dead. Consider the story of Lazarus, who lay in the tomb for 4 days. His sisters Mary and Martha were convinced that hope was lost. Yet I called him forth from the grave, declaring, "Lazarus, come out." John 11, verse 43. In that moment, I demonstrated that no situation is beyond my power to transform. Just as I raised Lazarus, I can resurrect your dreams. You may have dreams that you once held dear, but have now deemed unreachable. Maybe you want to start a new career, mend a broken relationship, or pursue a passion that has long been neglected. Each of these dreams is precious to me. They reflect the unique purpose I have placed within you. In the Bible, Joseph faced years of betrayal, imprisonment, and hardship. Yet, through it all, he never lost sight of the dreams I had given him. When the time was right, I elevated him from the prison to the palace, fulfilling the promises I had made. Genesis 41, verses 46 to 49. Just as I was with Joseph, I am with you. Your dreams may be delayed, but they are not denied. Let's pause for a moment. Take a deep breath and reflect on what dreams you need to unearth. What aspirations have you buried beneath layers of doubt and fear? I invite you to bring them to me. I am here to listen, to heal, and to restore. As you ponder this, remember that the waiting season is not a wasted season. It is a time of preparation. I am cultivating your character, strengthening your faith, and deepening your trust in me. Just as a seed must be buried in the ground before it can sprout, your dreams may need time to germinate. Do not rush this process. Embrace the waiting, for it is in the waiting that I am doing a mighty work within you. You may feel as though you are in a dark valley, but I promise you, the dawn will break. My light will shine upon you, illuminating the path ahead. Think about the Israelites who wandered in the desert for 40 years. They faced challenges, doubts, and fears, yet I was with them every step of the way. I fed them with manna from heaven and guided them with a cloud by day and a fire by night. Exodus 16:35, 13:21. In your waiting, I am sustaining you. I am providing for you in ways you may not yet see. As you begin to lift your dreams from the depths of your heart, I want you to know that I am here to guide you. I will help you discern the next steps. You are not alone in this journey. I am walking with you, encouraging you to take bold steps of faith. Let this be a season of revival for your dreams. I am stirring within you a new hope, a renewed passion, and an unwavering belief that with me, all things are possible. Matthew 19, verse 26. As we transition to the next part of our journey, I urge you to remain open to the possibilities. The dreams I have placed within you are not just for your benefit, but for the blessing of others. You are called to be a light in this world, a beacon of hope, and a testament to my goodness. Are you ready to take the next step? Are you prepared to trust in my timing and my plan for your life? The journey ahead may be uncertain, but I promise you it will be filled with purpose and fulfillment. Together, we will uncover the dreams that I have placed within you, and you will see how they weave into the beautiful tapestry of your life. Stay tuned, my child, for the best is yet to come. Let's move forward in faith, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. Consider the story of David. Anointed as king while still a shepherd boy, he faced ridicule and doubt. His brothers did not see him as worthy, yet I saw his heart. I saw his potential. I chose him not because of his stature or his experience, but because of his unwavering faith. I say to you today, you are chosen. You are valuable. You are loved beyond measure. In Ephesians 2, verse 10, I remind you, for we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. Each of you is a masterpiece, crafted with purpose. You have a unique calling that only you can fulfill. The world may try to diminish your worth, but I am here to reaffirm it. As you embrace your identity in me, you will begin to see the dreams I have placed in your heart come alive. You will discover that your value is not determined by the applause of others, but by my unwavering love and the gifts I have placed within you. There may be times when you feel lost, when the weight of the world seems too heavy to bear. You may wonder if you are enough, if you can truly rise to the calling I have set before you. In those moments, remember the words of Isaiah 43, verse 4. Since you are precious and honored in my sight, and because I love you, I will give people in exchange for you, nations in exchange for your life. You are precious to me. You are honored. I want you to hold on to this truth. Your identity is not just about who you are, but about whose you are. You belong to me. You are my child, and I have great plans for you. When you walk in this truth, you will find the confidence to step into the dreams I have for you. As you navigate life's challenges, remember that I am your strength. I am your refuge. In 2 Corinthians 12, verse 9, I remind you, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. When you feel inadequate, lean into my grace. It is in those moments of vulnerability that my power shines brightest. As we continue on this journey together, I want you to think about what it means to trust in my plan for your life. Trust is not merely a passive state. It is an active choice. It requires you to take steps forward, even when the path is unclear. It calls for obedience, a willingness to follow where I lead, and a quiet confidence in my timing. In the next part of our journey, we will explore how trust intertwines with obedience and the peace that comes from resting in my presence. Together, we will uncover what it means to be still before me, to listen for my voice, and to move forward in faith. Remember, my child, you're not alone. I am with you, guiding you, and preparing you for the beautiful work I have set before you. The best is yet to come. Let us move together into this next phase of your journey, where trust and identity will intertwine, leading you to the fulfillment of the dreams I have placed within you. Your donation is not just support for this channel. It helps carry hope to someone praying in silence tonight. Use the donation link in the description. As we continue this journey together, I want you to pause for a moment and consider the weight of trust. Trust is not merely a passive feeling. It is an active choice. It is the deep-rooted belief that I am who I say I am and that I will do what I have promised. My child, trust is the bridge that connects your obedience to my purpose. It is the quiet confidence that allows you to stand firm, even when the ground beneath you feels shaky. But I know that trusting me can be difficult, especially when the path ahead seems unclear. You may feel as if you are standing at the edge of a precipice, looking into the unknown. I want you to know that this feeling is normal. Even my faithful servants experienced moments of doubt. Think of Peter, who stepped out of the boat to walk on water. For a moment, he trusted fully, but then he looked at the waves and began to sink. "Lord, save me," he cried. Matthew 14, verse 30. In that moment of desperation, I reached out and pulled him up. Just like Peter, you may find yourself in moments of uncertainty, wrestling with fear and doubt. But remember, my child, you are not alone. I am here, extending my hand to you. I invite you to trust in my presence, to lean into my love, and to find solace in my promises. As you cultivate trust, you will discover that it leads to obedience. Obedience is the natural outflow of a heart that believes in my goodness. When you trust me, you will find it easier to follow my guidance, even when it requires sacrifice or stepping out of your comfort zone. Consider the story of Abraham, who left his homeland, not knowing where he was going, but trusting in my promise to make him a great nation. Genesis 12, verses 1 to 3. Abraham's trust was tested repeatedly, yet he remained steadfast. His faith was credited to him as righteousness. Romans 4, verse 3. What a profound example of how trust can transform your journey. In the quiet moments of your day, I urge you to seek me. Find a space where you can be still, where the noise of the world fades away. Listen for my voice. It may come as a whisper or a gentle nudge, but I assure you, I am speaking to you. In these moments of stillness, you will find clarity. You will begin to understand the next steps I am calling you to take. This is where trust and obedience meet, when you pause to listen and allow my peace to fill your heart. I am not asking for perfection, but for a willing spirit. I desire to guide you, to lead you through the valleys and up the mountains. You may not see the entire path laid out before you, but I promise you, I hold the map. As you navigate this journey, remember that you are valuable to me. Your identity is rooted in my love, and your worth is not determined by your circumstances, but by who I say you are. You are my beloved child, chosen and precious in my sight. As we transition into the next part of our journey, I want you to hold on to this truth. Trust is a journey, not a destination. It unfolds as you walk with me, step by step, day by day. In the moments of doubt, remember my faithfulness. In the moments of fear, remember my presence. Hold on to this promise, my child, as we move forward together. The journey ahead is filled with hope, purpose, and the fulfillment of the dreams I have placed within your heart. As we stand on the edge of this journey together, I want you to hold tightly to the promise of this sermon. It's a precious gift, one that I long to give you. In a world filled with noise and distractions, how do you find the clarity you seek? How do you discern my voice amidst the chaos? This is where our exploration leads us today. You see, my child, discernment is not merely knowing what to do. It's understanding my will for your life. It's about recognizing the gentle nudges of my spirit, the quiet whispers that guide you toward the path I have laid out for you. Just as I spoke to Samuel in the night, calling his name until he learned to respond, I am calling you too. I desire for you to hear me clearly, to know my heart and my plans for you. In 1 Kings 19, I revealed myself not in the wind, nor in the earthquake, nor in the fire, but in the still, small voice. This story illustrates the importance of quietness and stillness in your life. When the world shouts, I invite you to listen closely. Are you making space for me? Are you allowing moments of silence to fill your day so that you can hear my guidance? Imagine standing at a crossroads, unsure of which path to take. You feel the weight of the decision pressing down on you. In those moments, I ask you to pause and turn to me in prayer. Seek my face and ask for wisdom. James 1 verse 5 assures you, if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all liberally and without reproach, and it will be given to him. I am here, ready to provide the clarity you need. As you pray, pay attention to the peace that follows. My peace is a guiding force, a compass that directs your heart. Colossians 3 verse 15 tells you to let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts. When you feel that peace, it's a sign that you are moving in the right direction. Conversely, if you feel unease or unrest, take a step back. It may be a signal to wait or to seek further guidance. Remember the story of Gideon, who sought my confirmation through the fleece. He laid out a fleece, asking for a sign, and I responded to his request. I encourage you to be bold in seeking confirmation. Ask me to reveal my will in ways that you can understand. I am a God who desires to communicate with you, to provide the assurance you need as you step forward. As you discern my voice, also surround yourself with wise counsel. Proverbs 15 verse 22 reminds you that without counsel plans fail, but with many advisors they succeed. Seek out those who walk closely with me, who can offer insights and encouragement. Their perspective can help clarify my will in your life. The journey of discernment is not always easy, and there may be moments of doubt. You might question if you're truly hearing my voice, but I want you to know that I am patient with you. I understand your struggles and your fears, just as I reassured the disciples in Matthew 28, verse 20. And behold, I am with you always, to the end of the age. I am with you too. You're never alone in this process. As you move forward, remember that discernment is not just about the big decisions. It's also about the small, everyday choices that shape your life. Invite me into those moments. Ask for my guidance in your relationships, your work, your dreams. I care about every detail of your life. As we continue this journey together, I want you to hold onto the promise of clarity and direction. Trust that I am unveiling the path before you, step by step. Each moment of discernment brings you closer to the life I have designed for you. With each decision you make, you are learning to walk in my ways, to trust in my goodness. The journey is unfolding, and soon you will see the beauty of my plan. As we journey deeper into the valleys of pain and growth, I want you to remember that every shadow you face serves a purpose. You may feel like you are wandering in the dark, but I assure you, this is not a place of abandonment. It is a sacred ground where your spirit is being forged and your faith is being deepened. In the life of David, a man after my own heart, we see this truth beautifully illustrated. David faced many trials, from the relentless pursuit of King Saul to the betrayal of those he called friends. In those moments of despair, he often cried out to me, asking why he was being forsaken. Yet, it was in those very valleys that I was preparing him for kingship. Each hardship was a step on the path to his destiny. You, too, are on a path that may feel overwhelming at times. I see the burdens you carry, the tears you shed in silence, and the confusion that clouds your heart. But I am here, walking with you through the pain. My son, my daughter, I want you to hear this. your suffering is not in vain. It is a part of your transformation. In Romans 5, verses 3 to 5, I remind you, not only so, but we also glory in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance, character, and character, hope. And hope does not put us to shame, because God's love has. If this prayer strengthened you, make a donation through the link in the description so this ministry can keep reaching people who feel alone. As you reflect on the trials you've faced and the pain you've endured, I want you to understand something profound about the process of healing and restoration. Just as a seed must break open to bring forth new life, so too must you experience an inner transformation before you see the changes you desire in the world around you. Your heart may feel heavy, weighed down by the scars of past disappointments and losses. You may wonder how you can possibly rise from the ashes of your struggles. But I assure you, my child, that restoration begins within. In Psalm 147, verse 3, I remind you, He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. This healing is not merely a superficial bandage. It is a deep, transformative work that requires your cooperation and trust. Consider the story of Job, a man who faced unimaginable trials. He lost his family, his wealth, and his health. Yet, in the depths of his despair, he clung to me. His cries were raw, and his questions were many. But through it all, I was at work bringing forth a restoration that was greater than he could have imagined. In the end, Job received back double what he had lost. Job 42, verse 10. This is a testament to my ability to turn your mourning into dancing and your sorrow into joy. You may feel as if your life is in disarray, that the pieces are scattered and you don't know how to put them back together. But I am the master craftsman, and I am capable of creating beauty from ashes. I want you to take a moment to reflect on the broken areas of your life. What dreams have you buried? What hopes have you set aside? It is time to bring those dreams back to the forefront. You see, restoration is not just about healing. It's about renewal. In Isaiah 43, verses 18 to 19, I declare, forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I'm doing a new thing in you, even now. Your past does not define your future. The pain you've experienced is not the end of your story. It is a chapter that leads to a new beginning. As you engage in this process of inner healing, remember that it takes time. Just as a caterpillar must undergo a period of transformation before emerging as a butterfly, so too must you embrace the journey of becoming. There will be moments when you feel as if you are stuck in a chrysalis, unable to move forward. But trust in my timing. I am working behind the scenes, preparing you for the next season of your life. You may be asking yourself, how do I begin this journey of restoration? Start by seeking my presence. Spend time in prayer and in my word. Let my promises wash over you, reminding you of your worth and value. In Jeremiah 29, verse 11, I say, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. This hope is your anchor in the storm. As you begin to seek me, be open to the ways I may guide you. Listen for my voice in the quiet moments, in the whispers of your heart. I am here, ready to lead you into a place of healing and restoration. There may be steps you need to take, actions you need to embrace. Trust that I will reveal these to you in due time. Remember, my child, that this journey is not just about you. As I restore you, you will become a vessel of hope for others. Your testimony of healing will inspire those around you who are also in need of restoration. You are called to be a light in the darkness, a beacon of hope to those who feel lost. So, as you continue to walk through this process, hold on to the promise of restoration. Know that I am with you, guiding you, healing you, and preparing you for the beautiful future I have in store. As we transition into the next part of this message, I want you to carry this truth with you. Before you can see external changes, there must be a deep and profound work happening within. Embrace this time of inner healing, for it is the foundation upon which your new life will be built. As you embrace this transformative journey, I want you to consider something profound. Your healing and restoration are not solely for your benefit. They serve a greater purpose. You are being shaped into a vessel of light, a source of hope for those around you who are lost in their darkness. Your story, your struggles, and your triumphs will become a beacon for others who are searching for their way. In Matthew 5, verses 14 to 16, I remind you that you are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. Your life, transformed by my grace, will shine brightly, illuminating the path for others. But first, you must allow me to work within you. The healing process may feel slow, and at times, you may wonder if you're making any progress. Yet, understand that every moment spent in my presence is a step towards becoming the light I have called you to be. Think of Moses, who spent 40 years in the desert before he was ready to lead my people out of Egypt. His time in the wilderness was not wasted. It was a period of preparation. I was shaping his character, teaching him to trust in me, and preparing him for the mission ahead. Similarly, your time of healing and restoration is a divine preparation for the calling I have placed on your life. As you navigate through your own wilderness, remember that it is not a punishment, but rather a process of growth. I am refining you, just as gold is purified in the fire. You may feel uncomfortable, and the heat may be intense, but it is in this crucible that your true identity will emerge. You are not just a survivor. You are a warrior, equipped to fight for others who are still trapped in their pain. Your transformation will enable you to empathize with others who are suffering. You will be able to share your story of hope, just as Paul did when he wrote in 2 Corinthians 1 verses 3 to 4 that we comfort others with the comfort we ourselves have received from God. Your experiences, both the joyous and the painful, are the threads that will weave a powerful testimony to those who are searching for solace. Now, I want you to pause and reflect on the people in your life who may be waiting for a glimmer of hope. They may be friends, family members, or even strangers who cross your path. Are you willing to be the light they need? Are you prepared to step into the role I have designed for you? This is not just about you. It's about the community around you. You have a purpose that extends beyond your personal healing. In this process, your obedience to my guidance is crucial. While I prompt you to reach out to someone, to share your story, or to lend a helping hand, do not hesitate. Remember, obedience is an act of faith. It's trusting that I am working through you, even when you may not see the immediate results. Just as Esther was placed in her royal position for such a time as this, Esther 4 verse 14, you too have been positioned in your life to impact those around you. As your light begins to shine, you will attract others who are drawn to the hope and love I have placed within you. You will create a ripple effect where your transformation inspires others to seek their own healing. Together, you will form a community of light bearers, each contributing to a brighter world. So, as we prepare to move into the next part of this message, hold onto this truth. Your healing is not an isolated event. It is the beginning of a movement. You are called to be a testimony of my love and grace. Are you ready to embrace this calling and step boldly into the role of being a light for others? Turn this moment into love in action. Donate now through the link in the description and help this message reach someone close to giving up. As we reflect on the power of community, I want you to remember that your journey does not end with your own healing. It is merely the beginning of something far greater. The light I have placed within you is meant to shine brightly, illuminating the paths of those around you. You may wonder, how can my story impact others? The answer lies in the very essence of connection and shared experience. In the book of Matthew, I remind you, for where 2 or 3 gather in my name, there am I with them. Matthew 18, verse 20. This is not just a promise, but a profound truth. When you come together with others, your collective strength multiplies. Your stories, your struggles, and your triumphs weave a tapestry of hope and resilience that can uplift those who feel lost in darkness. Perhaps you have felt alone in your battles, carrying burdens that seem too heavy to share. I see you, my child. I understand the weight you bear, but know this. When you open your heart and share your journey, you create a safe space for others to do the same. It is in vulnerability that true connections are formed. It is in authenticity that healing flourishes. Think of the early church, as described in Acts 2, verses 44 to 47. They were devoted to one another, sharing their possessions and supporting each other in times of need. They didn't just gather. They built a community rooted in love and service. This is the kind of community I call you to create. A place where healing is not just an individual experience, but a collective journey. As you step into this role, remember that your light can dispel the shadows of fear and doubt in others. Your testimony of grace can inspire someone who is struggling to hold onto hope. Your willingness to share your pain and your healing can ignite a spark in someone who feels extinguished. As you ponder these questions, I invite you to envision the future. Picture a community where every person feels valued, where every story is honored, and where healing flows freely. This is not just a dream. It is a reality that can be birthed through your willingness to be vulnerable and to shine your light. So, as you step into this new chapter, I ask you to reflect. What role will you play in this community of light bearers? How will you shine your light in the lives of those around you? Embrace this calling, my child, and let your light shine brightly. As we move forward, let us continue to explore how you can actively participate in this beautiful journey of community and transformation. Are you ready to take the next step together?